us how to behave in the market. She doesn't even know that there's 50 states. It's amazing. That's why I said we need conservatives in the Congress.
I was just testing.
We don't need them. We don't need.
Is there really 50 states? Is Hawaii a state?
Dr. Jazzy, can you tell us how to calculate an earnings per share?
Yeah, sure. You take Rico's shares of stock that went down, and then you minus it by 45,000, and you get negative 47,000. Because Rico only had $2,000 invested, and Randy had $45,000 he lost. You take that, you minus it by the amount of money you made today on Clubhouse, which is $0.00. And then we're still at 47,000.
Can you tell us how to create a room every day to waste all our time to do nothing?
You make a spreadsheet. You do a formula. You add up the cells from A1 all the way down to A4. That would be you, Rico, Rabbi, and Donald Trump. And then you add those cells up. You divide, and then you minus Donald Trump's out.
You got a pink ticket, Dr. J. Cash in that pink ticket out and talk to the pink ticket holders.
Right. Donald Trump will be the only one on the spreadsheet that will be worth a damn. He's the only one. He's got you spinning.
And then you jerk off to a picture of talk to people that are all but
That's a fact.
I support the guy.
I heard that Donald Trump.
Cash in your pink ticket, Dr. J, and I'll consider it.
I don't know how to do that.
Click the house. And then you click join. Then you leave. Then you come back. And then your pink ticket will be turned in and cashed.
Interesting. I like him.
Okay.
The one that leaked the war plans and WhatsApp.
What's up, my dear?
I said the one that leaked the war plans and WhatsApp.
So how many baby boomers tomorrow are gonna fucking jump out the window?
Yeah.
Single gate. That's not what.
I just think
It doesn't seem like the baby boomers are gonna jump out because they have houses and property that still has a lot of value. It seems like it'll be the Ricos and the rabbis of the world that'll be jumping out the window.
Yeah, the gamblers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a brutal day tomorrow, boys. In just less than 7.5 hours, you can kiss a large percentage of your portfolio goodbye. Hello? Hello? Where did my money go?
Math is a gamble. I don't know what to tell you.
We're buying the zip, motherfucker. How are you on?
We buy the zip.
I got like
Stop trying to
10
get
phones
rich
over here.
Out of that class. Just be who you are. Listen. Some of us were born into it, and some of us use Maybelline. You know.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Most of you are gonna die in the
did you come up with that? That's hilarious.
I would love to die here. It's a gated community.
Are you a
It's beautiful.
Rabbi, would you say?
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah. This is my comedy routine right now. You're listening to it. This is as good as it's ever gonna get. So don't complain.
Astrology is divination.
That's right.
Are you a Leo?
No.
Astrology is divination.
Why?
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
I mean, I don't use like racist terms or anything, or sometimes I'll do vulgar stuff, but not really. Nothing serious. I mostly do roasts. That's what it all. That's my whole comedy show is a roast, basically.
You married a Taurus? Oh, God bless you.
Yeah, I know, right? The struggle is
This whole app is comedy. It's just a bunch of losers wasting time.
They're exalted by the planet Venus, so you have a charisma
Yeah,
about
a
you.
lot of the rooms have
They shouldn't stick.
Everyone hates me and loves me and hates me more.
It's that je ne sais quoi. That's something.
You're a clown house political organizer.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say something. That's Edmund. I was like, watch, he comes off the mic first.
You're a clubhouse political organizer.
No, I'm not.
From the back with popcorn, you were so cute.
I love it.
The BLM rally.
Yeah, when do you go
I just don't know
protest
how you
Tesla
can
deal?
focus on all of these conversations at once.
That was amazing.
It's artwork. It's truly an art.
Yes, actually, the time is now.
Right?
It's gonna go down more.
The now is all important. Tomorrow, Dr. Randy McDickerson is gonna lose his ass, and there goes your vacation next year to Jordan. Alamak, habibi. Thought you were gonna go back to Amman next year to see your family again. Nope, just lost that vacation. Shouldn't have been gambling and taking out margin calls. Well, then you don't do shit, N-word. You're just a bullshit artist who wastes everybody's time here with your schizophrenic Christian ranting. You're a moron.
I'm crying. But no, you guys gotta stop it though, Rabbi Enrico. You know, Enrico, you're older than Rabbi. You should be steering him in a good direction, Rico. I'm disappointed.
I've done it a few times, open mic night. You know, I live in Chicago. I've done it in Chicago. But it's pointless. It's like, what's the point? Just, you know, it's just 30 people in the audience, that's it.
I'm not, but I don't have
It's all about the
Yeah,
internet,
that's what I'm
really.
saying. I don't like young
Kill
kids
Tony.
like you. You don't got
Tim
more experience
Dillon.
than nothing, bitch.
Jerry
It take you 10
Seinfeld.
years.
I've been beating that
It
since
ta-
my
you wanna- Do you know how many years it takes to become an expert? 10. In order to be
Sam
considered a
Kinison.
professional in any profession,
Hello?
it is usually required 10 years of experience.
Hello?
It doesn't matter.
Hello?
You have 10 years
Hello?
experience.
No, I just go to my cinema.
Exactly. So you're not an expert.
Huh?
Yes, I am.
Rico, you can't be.
It seems like you really appreciate it. You really like
Jazzy, I'm a stupid moron. Don't listen.
Yeah. I mean, I basically want to just memorize a bunch of Rodney Dangerfield jokes and just become Rodney.
Yeah, Max and Rico.
Yeah, more than 5.
Jazzy's so fat, if she wears high heels, she'll strike oil.
It hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. What's going on? Where's someone help?
He's crazy back there.
I'm owed a lot of oil, bro. Walked a lot of places in these shoes. But anyways, I'm just trying to understand Rico. Was I talking to Rico and Rabbi? I don't fucking remember.
Basketball. I've been in it.
Rico has over 5 years of experience, which is a really
I've
good
been doing
because
it
it's
since
already showing
2019.
that you're a solid person and you're willing to go forward.
And nobody
in your
cares
career.
about your drug ass, boo boo. No, we're trying to make money. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's trying to make money at 1 in the fucking morning in the stock market. You stupid fucking Jordanian shawarma eating motherfucker.
The stock market's closed.
Yeah, but Bitcoin isn't.
Yeah, but that's
Oh
not the
my
stock
god,
market.
you're gonna move the price of Bitcoin in your underpants at 1 in the fucking morning?
Bitcoin moves the price of MicroStrategy. I'm gonna buy MicroStrategy tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's not the
Oh,
stock market.
you're gonna lose all your money,
The
you schmuck.
MicroStrategy is the stock market.
And Bitcoin's gonna go down again too.
Yes, it will. Tomorrow is a bloodbath. I told you.
you expect people to follow you through.
Yeah, you know it's
Tomorrow
gonna
is gonna be the ultimate rapening. You'll
No.
see.
I don't even know why I do
And then
this.
they're
It's
gonna do an
pointless.
emergency rate cut and start stimming. So.
Exactly.
God, I hope
That's
so.
what I'm
They're gonna buy a
expecting.
house over the weekend. I think
That
you're
is what
onto
I'm
something,
expecting.
man. I mean, I think the clubhouse is a kind of a
If
hidden
they don't do
gem.
rate
As
cuts,
long
look,
as
I'm
you have
telling
the
you,
right
they don't do
people
rate
around
cuts,
you.
Jerome Paul is gonna get the
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasting all the time because they're lonely and bored.
Wait, Rabbi, what did you say if they don't do rate cuts?
Oh, why are you?
Jerome Paul is gonna get assassinated.
That's right.
Hey, I found that
We don't do
the
that
Talking
anymore. We just support
Apes
people.
Mhm.
is a good one to go
Good. I mean,
because they
We
like
shoot
control
their
people, man.
ears.
Yeah, but they're just a bunch of morons wasting time like everybody else.
When's the next FOMC?
Well, I'm
Probably
saying
like a month.
they have they team up
Man,
with each
wow,
other,
yeah,
and
that's
it's
what's up.
like they know they're all in on it. You know, they can help.
You guys are funny.
Randy, when you go to El Salvador, I'll be your.
What I find is you go in these rooms and they
I'm not doing
they
that.
kick me
I'm
out
not
even
doing
if
that.
my
I'm
voice
not
sounds
doing that.
white or if I
Yeah,
interrupt
because
or
MS-13.
anything. Talking apes.
I have MS-13 right
Yeah, I know.
No, by then maybe I don't have to go to El Salvador. Maybe we can do it here, but let's see how it goes.
No, you're going to El Salvador.
Oh, this is beautiful. All the Asian markets have tape.
Yeah,
everything. That's what I'm telling you. It's a bad day not just for America, but like the entire world. A lot of businesses are being destroyed. People
Yeah,
being
because
fired.
the billionaires of the world said enough is enough. That's what I'm saying. Imagine somebody so rich who want to give everybody an extra $1. Huh? You're not worth it. That's why I say you're scrambling straight. I work for myself, right? I have a part-time job that I really don't have to go to. That shit is play money. All right?
Play
You
money.
guys are over here fucked up. You're gonna be fucked up. You're working
So
for
you
a
make
bunch
money
of.
with your business.
You're
working for a
projecting and
bunch
you're
of-
stoned.
I make 6 figures with my business, and I put that on me and everyone in my household.
Oh, you should
Okay.
probably pay some taxes.
Every year, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
important for women to
Where
own
do you put the
property
money? What do you
because,
do
like,
with it?
women
What do you mean? What do I do with it?
Women own
I have it. I have it put up.
of property.
Well, what, in your bank?
So
It's not in. I have a Roth IRA that I usually contribute to. Right. Most of it. I have a max contribution amount, but that's not the point. The point is.
That's good. But you're rough. Do you play with it, or do they decide what happens? Like, do you decide where
We cannot move
forward.
forward.
Rough, or do you
The
like?
nation
not touching
cannot
it.
move forward.
Okay,
I don't
fair
care
enough.
how good our.
You can't do anything with the Roth, alright?
Like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
means
fuck?
So that means your return is like what, maximum 5%, which is horrible.
That's not true.
5% is pretty good, dude. Wait,
Yeah, like,
what are you talking about, bro?
5% is horrible.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a 5% return. And the longer I keep it in there,
What
the
is a
more.
5% return?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and then on top of that, like, you're just.
I'm just telling you, like, you don't want them to run it for you. That's all I'm saying. Because the bank.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I know these guys. I know the.
But that's what I'm telling you. What type of family do you think I come from? I don't know. Listen, I don't know what you're talking about right now, Rabbi, but you tripping, bro. My family been eating for years off this shit. I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna get my generational wealth. Sorry, bro.
You guys have been eating off of 5%.
No, that means we've been eating long enough to shit on Arabs, and y'all ain't never bought none of our land from us. So
It'd be cool to talk to you one of these times when you're not like.
you don't make 35%. Yeah, you make that on a stock.
Well, what do you want to talk about? Because I'm about to go to bed anyways. I mean, I'll just talk to you for a minute or two. What do you want to talk about?
Comedy, dude. I'm the only other person who likes comedy that I've found on here. You are. You're the only other one who appreciates it, dude.
Oh. There's people on here that love that room right there is a bunch of people that love laughing. It really is. It's annoying right now, but it's a donk show. You know, people just shit on each other.
Yeah, I've been on here for like a week, but I've noticed like a lot of people on some of these actually they like to laugh, but it takes I don't know. Yeah, you have to find the right rooms, I guess. But so you're not interested in doing any other comedy, like other than? Are you gonna go back up on stage?
Right now?
No.
Oh, in real world stuff? Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
this summer. Yeah, I'll try to do stand up, somewhere. Try to film it and put it on YouTube.
That's cool, man. Well, respect. And I was like low key canceled in my area. Like they attacked me online and everything. I know how it is. So
Yeah.
people are fucked up in the world.
Yeah,
They
you can't.
basically trained the audiences to laugh or not laugh, and a lot of the political shit trickled into reality, echo chambers, and all of that.
Yeah,
So it's
well,
hard actually.
it just becomes more comedy then, because then the roast just, that's why I say it's like the roast never stops. If you get roasted, you just re-roast them, and then it's just a cycle, and it's the song that never ends.
Yeah, and this is like a good place to exercise
Yeah,
that ability.
it is.
So
It's a good place to experiment for sure.
I guess I don't have any other questions, man. I also have to go to bed. I start a new job tomorrow.
Oh, good. Well, as long as you have a good sense of humor, you'll never fail. because the part of it is like laughing at yourself and then laughing at other people behind their backs.
Definitely. If you see me in any other rooms or whatever, I got your back and stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah, let's roast.
Hell yeah.
Let's roast.
And you do a lot of voices and stuff. I noticed. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I do Indian. I do fucking Jigsaw. I don't know if it's really
I'm
Jigsaw.
saying that's just one place it was. We didn't even get to move on to anything
Hey,
else.
what's wrong with my big
That's
car?
why I said it's very important. Very important that you move somewhere where you can buy some property.
Yeah, I know.
Because now the way that
But
Canada's
Jazzy, property
real
taxes
estate-
are rising dramatically.
the way that
Not
Canada, the way that Canada's real estate market has inflated, it's gonna deflate. So you don't even want to buy anything right now because you're gonna lose
It's true.
value.
Once the stock market
Equity in
collapses
your home.
completely, the price of homes will also collapse.
Right.
What's wrong with
That's
my
what I'm
big
saying.
car?
Someone you can say that I'm dumb or I'm broke for living with my mother. No, I'd rather pay
And
$500 a month to a woman that has no mortgage, right, and can use that money and I pay other bills
Dude,
too,
I agree
than
with
to
that.
go out here and pay $5,000 a month for a fucking mortgage. Are you dumb?
Well,
The house
I'm
not
saying
even
you
worth
smoke
it.
up. But I'm not saying that that's
Might
wrong.
as well just
I'm not
rent a
saying you're
property
wrong person.
instead.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Not
I'm not
renting
saying
shit
none
in
of them.
Florida.
I'm a Jazzy, we're on the same team. You got a crack. We're on the
I'm
same
more
team.
mad at Rico. You're right. I'm more mad at Rico.
Mama Jazzy, we agree.
No, we don't agree, Rico.
What
You're
about your
right.
boyfriend Rick? Is he expecting a big loss tomorrow?
He told you to ask Mama Jazzy.
No, you won't grow, Rico.
He told
And that's what I'm saying. You guys keep watching the stock.
Dr.
and you're
Jazzy's
scared
so
to
poor
sell
she's
it.
not even gonna lose $1
I
tomorrow.
will not
Just sell it. I've already lost money. My crypto dropped so hard it fell on the floor.
Dude, what you
Yeah,
say?
don't sell it. Why do you sell it when it's
I didn't sell it. I'm just gonna leave it. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. Hold it. Or buy more. But don't sell it.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm good.
Don't forget to file your
But
taxes,
that's
fat
okay.
ass.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
back in the day,
I already filed and paid my taxes.
back in the day, I got fucked with Tesla, okay? My Teslas went down like crazy. I bought a shit ton of it. And then it's easier for me to turn it into a profit when I buy more when it's low. So then I sold it at a profit. You see, I
Shut
never
the
sold
fuck
it
up,
low.
Rabbi. Nobody gives a fuck.
You sold a car at a profit?
Oh, no. I don't have it.
Oh, your
That's
stock.
not- I have it
Oh,
as
I
a
was about to
stock.
say, what the fuck?
Yeah, I never sold at a loss. I never sold
You might as
anything
well
at a
just
loss.
buy a shawarma franchise,
Actually,
you
know what? I
fucking
only sold one
moron.
thing at a loss, which is First Republic. First Republic got me fucked. That's it.
Ooh, you schmuck. You bought First Republic?
Yeah, but not so much. Not so much.
Goat told you to buy it, right?
Nigga, you heard that shit on YouTube. Now you get the
He
fuck.
did.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
why I
saying.
did. I didn't put much. I
Then
put like
you
2,000.
then you sell the stock yesterday on Tuesday.
You should have bought Walgreens.
He didn't even sell his stocks. He don't
You
want to
told
sell
me
his
to
stocks.
buy
You don't even know
Walgreens
what
and then
the
it
fuck
went
you
down by
talking
half.
You would have lost 80%.
Yeah. You got fucking Walgreens.
85%, 87% Tuesday.
Who is this nigga?
Walgreens just closed by my house.
Kick
They
'em.
went out of
Kick 'em
business.
to the goo.
You know why? Because of Amazon.
Okay, but Edmund told me to buy Walgreens and like. one
I just like their
Edmund told me
I
to
like their
buy-
prices on cashews.
Oh yeah, they're nuts.
Thank God.
You're right. Yo, you're cheap. You're cheap like me.
No, it's hard to find good peanuts at other places. Walgreens has a good selection. I like their variety.
Okay. Well, go to Target. Do you have a Target?
Target
nearby?
also, I agree, Target does have a good selection on peanuts.
You got
And they have a whole like nut section. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, a
this
lot
is
of mixes,
amazing.
cranberries, almonds, raspberries. Oh, it's the best.
I love it.
Gotta say
They have one
Kroger,
called
grocery
Cocoa
Kroger, buy Kroger stock because grocery stores aren't going out of business. There's a lot of
yes,
fat
they are.
people like you in this world that eat a lot of food and shit a lot of shit every morning.
Wow. Yeah, because I'm the only one keeping the grocery stores open.
Probably.
Solely.
How many sodas do you buy when you go
They're
every day,
waiting on
fatty?
me.
Can
What
you
is
please,
that
yeah, can
noise?
you please mute up? Nobody cares about your Fet Life music. Shut the fuck up.
Shit.
Rabbi, what is that?
he's
Oh,
like
that's my
using.
vibrator.
It wasn't vibrating. It was
It's
ringing.
witchcraft. It's doing witchcraft.
He's making white sauce to put on his shawarma.
Hey, yeah, that's funny.
Shut the fuck up.
He's dipping his
So, Mama Jazzy,
his
that's my
Mensive
toothbrush.
balls.
Because I'm a trust fund baby, so I have an electric toothbrush. It's Sonicare. It's amazing.
I have an electric toothbrush too.
Do you fat pieces of shit use a water pick?
Yeah, you probably have a water pick as well.
I knew you'd have to
With
get all
4
that
different
chicken out of your
adjustments.
teeth.
Yeah, just like you.
That's true. I
Yeah,
stopped using
Sonicare.
mouthwash. I just use a water pick now.
Is it
No.
Sonicare?
Yeah.
No, it's some black charcoal thing from Amazon.
The electric toothbrush? Or
You
what?
use
Yeah,
charcoal.
that's
You use
okay.
charcoal toothbrush. You use charcoal toothpaste.
No, charcoal toothbrush.
Well, black people already have very white teeth.
That's because of the contrast between their melatonin density.
So that's the only thing that matters.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, doesn't matter.
just said melatonin.
He did say melatonin.
Melatonin superstars.
Yeah, we go to sleep all the time.
Melatonin density.
Yeah, we go to sleep all the
That
time,
nigga
man.
with the frog face. Froggy baby over
We
here.
love taking naps.
Philosophically speaking, a black woman is God.
Oh, shit.
Please don't.
I love this app, man. You're all retired. I don't regret meeting every single one of them.
We help free you from your own stupidity.
Except for Rico. I regret meeting Rico, but everyone else, I don't regret.
No.
Even David Bobadilla.
Rabbi, you give me diarrhea.
You told me I was your favorite boomer. I'm not a boomer.
You are.
They don't even know what. No, he's not. You guys, he's not even that old.
The born.
You don't even
Someone born in the 1950s.
Yeah, them motherfuckers dead, man.
My fucking mom. No, they're not dead. Damn, my mom's a boomer. What the fuck, hello? He said she about to be. Yo, I'm crying. Damn. No, mama.
Oh, my bad. Prayers for your mom.
She's fine. She goes to work.
Mama!
She works a full-time job.
Boomers, I think until 68.
Your mom works full time and you don't even work full time?
Yeah, I do work full-time, dummy. I just talk while I'm working.
Oh,
OnlyFans ain't the job.
oh,
I
you're
know
braiding
about that. I do
hair.
about 2 loads of laundry every day. I do a lot of
Oh,
shit. You just don't know
you're one of
because
those
I don't
types of
have
people
now.
that do laundry every day.
No, I'm one of those people that don't record. I'm one of those people that don't record rooms, so I don't have to sit in front of my computer and
You're
fucking
projecting
make my
fat
balls get
ass.
sweaty
You're projecting
and get
fat
up and
ass.
do yoga stretches
You
every
fat
10
bitch.
minutes
We
like
all know
you,
you're
bitch.
projecting.
So we're not the same. I'm actually doing stuff right now. I
You
just
do
cleaned
record
the
rooms, you
bathroom,
fat bitch.
right after I smoked. You're a weirdo. That's
Fat
what I'm saying.
bitch,
I
you
don't
do
know, but I
record
clean the
rooms.
bathroom every day, so it's not that hard to clean. I just wipe the
You
toilet
gotta clean
down,
it every day.
sweep,
Massive
and I'll mop
shits
it in
every
the
morning.
morning. But that's what I'm saying. You don't know what
Huge
it's like to
turds.
do stuff
Giant fucking
and talk
loaves.
because you're a dusty fucking cruddy man that sits in front of his phones. He has like 10 Obama phones,
That
guys.
nigga with a frog
And he
face.
runs rooms. He's in this room, streaming this room to another room that nobody's in on replay because that's what he does. He has no life, no loyalty, no legacy, no lineage,
You're projecting,
no
you fat
purpose,
pig.
no future, no past,
Pure projection.
no
Pure
present,
projection.
no
Projection alert. Projection alert. Projection
You have
alert.
nothing.
Projection
You
alert.
have nothing. You're nothing.
And the little you have will be taken away from you.
Don't listen to that, doctor.
You're nothing.
Don't.
Yeah, my audience is telling me not listen to you, you dumb bitch.
You're nothing. You're mad because you sit in front of your computer and you're nothing.
I don't sit in front of a
You're
computer, I'm
nothing.
sitting in front of cell
You sit
phones.
there and read books in an accent that you cannot even really get down packed. It's very fucking annoying. You're annoying.
That's
You're
what we
fucking
call
schizophrenic
Schwartz,
annoying
Shakespeare.
motherfucker.
Shakespeare the Schwartz.
Annoying.
So how big are your shits in the morning?
That's the right question.
See, mine is like usually a mile long. Like I can push them out.
Have you ever had to take a break from shitting in the morning because you didn't want to overflow your toilet?
I like to shit at night.
Warm milk.
Really? You like to shit before you go to sleep?
Exactly. Because I want to have shitty dreams.
Oh, but you smoke
Edmund,
cigarettes.
your stomach's so big, you look a little impacted. You might need to take a detox.
Projection alert, projection alert, projection
No, I
alert,
swear,
projection
your
alert.
stomach is huge as fuck, you big beer belly
Projection
bitch.
alert, projection alert. I bet you
Oh,
can't even
you
touch
just
your
stop
toes, you
sitting in
fat
front of the
pig.
computer all day, Edmund. I have a picture of you with your balls out, remember?
Yeah, go
You
ahead,
got your
post it.
legs up in the air and your balls.
Post it. Put my balls on your
big,
PTR.
tight balls. Your big tight balls that's so fucking filled up and tight. Stupid ass horny nigga.
Who's got
Over
whose
there
balls?
stretching your
Who's got
fucking
whose
legs
balls in
open
whose
on
cell phone,
Instagram
fatso?
Live, weirdo. And your big ass pot belly. You a skinny nigga with a big ass belly and a bald head. It makes no sense. Why you want to call people fat? Why the fuck you look pregnant, bitch?
I bet you don't even use baby wipes,
Why
you
do you
fat
look
pig.
pregnant, nigga?
You don't even use baby wipes if you take a
Why?
shit. You
Why do
probably
you
got
look
shit on your ass right
pregnant?
now, you fat pig.
You big pot belly. You're not even a dad. A dad bod only is hot if you have children. You don't have any children. You don't have any women.
Where's your
You
baby
don't
daddy?
have a wife. You know why? Because nobody wants to date a nigga that reads books to a room full of nobodies. No one's in there. No woman wants to date a nigga sitting in front of a computer with 6 phones.
So how big is your shit gonna be
No
tomorrow?
woman wants to date a man. Nothing. Nothing.
But at least I've got you on YouTube.
Zero, motherfucker.
I don't care where you got me. You got me
I'm just saying
reading your
that,
ass for
you
Phil.
know, my future
You
wife.
got me reading your ass for Phil.
She got your Instagram banned, boy.
You're sitting in front of a computer, and I'll get your YouTube banned too. As soon as I find out what the handle is, you're done. Put that on your YouTube.
I'll send it to you.
We're tired of you
Go
streaming
ahead.
us without our
Waste
consent
your
on another
time.
platform.
Waste your time, fatso. See if I give
Yeah,
a
we
fuck.
know. We're gonna get you down.
You think I give a
If we
fuck?
get
I don't
you
even
down,
get
we're
I don't
gonna
even
get
get
you
paid
off
for
the
this shit. You think I give a
We
shit if it
know.
gets deleted? I'll just get another phone,
If you don't
fatso.
get paid for it, why do you have 7 phones constantly streaming room after room after room?
Why do people keep coming back here every day talking about nothing? I don't know. I'm just here to film people doing nothing.
He constantly wastes his time every day on this app talking about absolutely nothing.
You're projecting.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
My audience says they believe in me.
All fairness.
It's a comedy show, but these fat pigs don't know it's comedy.
Welcome to another episode of Edmund Has No Life and No Friends.
Welcome to another episode of Low IQ Dumb Fat Pieces of Shit wasting their lives talking about nothing.
With the man changing his voice.
So how big is your shit every morning?
know. It's kind of weird.
Do you use baby wipes after you take a massive load every morning?
I do. I
Do
definitely.
you have PTSD?
I definitely use baby wipes.
Do you like to stir the pot?
Do you have PTSD?
Mama Jazzy, do you have a bidet?
I have a portable bidet.
Okay, but you have something like you wash that.
So that means that you
I get in
spread
the
shit
shower
particles all
after I
around
take a shit.
portably.
Oh, how many times do you shit a day?
Once or twice.
Twice.
Shower
Only
switch
twice?
shower.
I would think somebody as large as you probably shits 3 to 4 times a day.
You're
Well, you gotta back your ass, Mama Jazzy.
fucking idiot.
Just thank you.
Have you ever had to do an
No, I
enema?
don't. That's why I say you guys are irregular. I don't know what's wrong with you. That's why Edmund's stomach is bigger than the rest of his body.
Yeah, no, he has love handles.
dumb.
He has love hands.
I can hear how fat you are.
He's impacted. He don't have a mud butt.
He got butt.
Tell her when she walks to the beach,
I like
the
his
time
love
comes
handles.
in.
Honestly, I think they suit him.
Right, but he's too skinny to have love handles. It's weird.
But which is exactly why it suits him, especially with
Tell her that she fell in love
But then
and broke it.
but then he tries to talk about people's weight and stuff.
Jesse's so fat. If she wasn't on the planet, we'd stop rotating around the sun.
Way more than yoga. You need to run around that apartment that you have.
I'm
That
going.
would be good.
I'm going to the gym. When was the last time you
How
went
about
to the
you
gym?
get up
You.
and run wall to wall in that little
the last
ass
time you went to
old
the gym, you
apartment
fat
you have
pig?
in Chicago. That would be great.
When was the last time you went to the
Get up
gym,
now.
you fat pig?
How about you get up right now?
All right.
Go.
I'm gonna go get another
Go.
beer, you fat pig.
Go.
What's wrong with being fast?
See you.
Bye bye.
Start running right now. I'm
Hello.
gonna give you a head start. You want a head start?
Funny with the money, Jesse got me mistaken, honey.
There you go. Get to running. Go, fat boy. Go, fat boy. Go fat boy. Go love handles. Go fat boy.
Pure projection.
That's alright, I'm gonna mute you, sir. I'm sorry.
She's playing. He was
Thank
playing
you.
Bad Bobby. Bad Bobby.
But Rabbi, I'm done cleaning up.
Dude, if you say something about her
He's
being
in a
no
movie
shoes
where you're
for the
supposed to
set.
stone
that
them.
voice.
She's a big fat pig.
Disrespectful to your parents. You're supposed to stone them to
Dad,
death.
you
Both those things are untrue. No, both those things are untrue in ancient history, so I don't know what you're doing about.
You don't
What do
support
you
this
mean,
shit.
Mayor?
What I mean is that those are not true. I think you're referring to a rebellious child. We can go through the rules of rebellious child. It's not disrespectful to your parents, and there is no stoning to death for only for idol worship. So even in ancient times, those are not true. And if you want to go through the steps that it takes, what the courts have to go through, it's not a way to run a society. It's not.
Well,
Never actually.
I'm sure a Muslim will say the same thing on what it takes to
But it's
kill an
not.
apostate.
But it's not true. They kill apostates all the time.
Well, I think they would say that there's a process.
They could say
Just
what
like-
they want, but it happens all the time. In ancient Israel, it happened less than once every 70 years. You need 2 eyewitnesses. They need to come to court. The courts would work hard to make sure it doesn't happen. It has to be a court of 23. I mean, Muslims can say what they want, but it's just not true. Look how many people
But
get
it's just
killed.
like you're sitting there saying any society that has this is, a terrible society, and they have it. Whether they have 23 people that need to decide it, they had it too. Like, that's the thing.
You can't. Okay, this is like saying if you work for a company that has one time cheated on taxes, that's like working out. Like
This is called God Talk Open Stage. This is Meyer
you have
talking.
a law that is given to show the severity, but to actually pull off the capital punishment.
I'm in the audience. Yeah, I can't go up.
And then
They
you have
won't
societies
bring me
that
up.
are killing people all the time. Like those two.
I trolled this room for like an hour. It's crazy. I couldn't believe they let me
You
fucking
mean
bullshit
society's
them for an
killing
hour.
people all the time, like the genocide that's happening in Gaza?
No, that genocide.
This is it for me. I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'll be back. I'm ending the show soon.
Genocide, and it's been arrested, thankfully. So no, there is no genocide in Gaza. It was attempted. Take that.
All right. This is now. I'm going to go crazy. I swear to God. Let me ask you this, Sam. Do you think October 7th justifies Israel's response?
I do not think that the war as it's going on is good. I think too many people died and are fucking getting killed, and there's like collective punishment going on. I do not think that right now Israel's trying to kill all the Gazans or do anything like that. But I think that the war is really brutal, and they're being too careless with the lives of many people in a way that's because of they're angry, and when people are angry, they do evil shit.
Well,
There's a lot of evil
does
shit
it
going on in
justify
Gaza.
it or no? Does it justify the response?
I mean, the war to stop Hamas
October 7th.
is
October
justified.
7th justifies the response till today. Like,
Wait, no, it does not. But it did justify a war. It just justified a war, but it didn't justify this war. Like, this war was more brutal than it should have been. I will say, though, there's something like a little bit evil and death culty about Hamas not surrendering in the face of this. But it's like, whatever. This war had too much killing and too much brutality and too much like.
What war is it after you kill close to 100 times more civilians than October 7th? When the majority of them are women and children, like what war?
100 times more.
It's close to 100 times more. It's close to 100 times more.
How many people were murdered on October 7th?
At least 100,000 people have been killed so far.
2,000 Jews, and about 80,000 Palestinians have been killed.
Even Hamas doesn't make up these numbers. Hamas is pretending it's for.
But Sam, I guess my question is this, right? Like America had Nazi rallies in Madison Square Garden in right before they joined the war in World War II, right? So why do you give a shit about Palestine? Like the only reason you joined World War II is because of pro Bay Harbor, right? Like pro Harbor, but like why the fuck do you give a shit about what's happening in Ukraine or Palestine, Sam?
Why? What? I'm just the one that brought up fucking. I never fucking brought up Palestine. I never brought up any of this shit.
Yeah.
You guys fucking brought it up.
Okay, hold on. Like I have and this won't just be for Sam. It's like for the whole stage, right? And I'm going somewhere with it, but the Jewish people, or you could say Zionists, but let's even just go with Jewish people. They committed a terrorist act in Israel, like several. They committed terrorist attack in different places. But let's just take one, for example, like the King David Hotel, right? Now, I want you to imagine, let's say, for your example, when they were, resisting the British control and they did what they did to the King David Hotel. I want you to imagine that after they did that, all the Jews that are living there are pressed onto one piece of land. They cannot leave. They're blockaded from every side. And now there's discriminate bombing happening. Did he leave?
Yeah.
Did he freaking leave?
Because I got white.
Yeah, he left.
No, I'm talking about Sam.
Yeah, he thinks he's gonna get pussy.
Okay, no, everybody, I want you to take a moment and tell me, what do you think would be the case if it was Jewish people on a 25 by 5 mile piece of land, and every direction you couldn't go anywhere, and then they're just indiscriminately bombing it until there's like no structures left of importance. No, the schools, the university, the hospitals, like, imagine in your mind right now.
How many people died in the King David Hotel?
Oh, shut up, Michaela.
No. How many
don't
died?
disrespect the OGs like that.
What?
Yeah, at this point, I don't give a fuck about how old you are or what you are, whatever. If you justify, or if you still support Israel at this point, you're a piece of shit. And you're not a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
I take your insult and turn the other cheek. No, I really don't know. Actually, I had a friend in college whose father had been involved in that, and I didn't know what it was about at all. I'd like to know how many people died.
The fact that you missed the point and you like.
No, I don't think I did miss the point. No.
Hey, can I ask a serious question, Sayla?
Fine.
Can I ask you a serious question? What the fuck are you doing about it?
Oh, that's some shit. Like, what are you doing about it? Like, what are you...
No, I'm doing things that I'm very proud of. Very, very proud of. But the thing about it is that... Yeah, I just don't think it's your business. Like, I don't feel like I owe you anything to have to mention them to you or to tell them to you. But I'm very satisfied in the steps that I'm taking in participating in the injustices of the world.
Like?
Well, would you like to help devise a plan to help stop this? Whoever is asking that question?
I'm interested to know why.
Do you want to work together and make something happen? Because if you would, let's do something. Or unless you support Israel.
Well, I'd love to hear somebody's thoughts or opinions on what could be done.
All right. Well, what do you suggest? What do you think we should do?
I don't know. But telling people that they're pieces of shit for their beliefs isn't a way to.
No, they're a piece of shit. Not just shit.
Here's my opinion. I don't think Americans should pay taxes and work harder for shit jobs to influence what happens in fucking Israel. Right? Like I don't think that you should fund your economy to kill people in the Middle East, whether they're Jews or Palestinians. Agree or disagree?
What I think is very fascinating is how American Jews were able to separate themselves. They still got blowback, but I think the separation is something that I think other groups should start doing. We should stop saying, like, you know how they will separate Zionists and Jews? That is a distinction. We're all called Muslims. What's the other term for maybe Islamist? Would it be the separate? Islamist is like Zionist. Now that I think about it.
Being?
No. The distinction is important because of the blowback. Like, look, people didn't want America to be the police of the world, right? So Canada and Israel and other American allies have stepped up. Israel's just doing one battle of the many battles that were in the Middle East. Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, right? So I just don't see a difference between Israel and America. That's where I fail to understand what is so.
Yeah,
that's why I don't get.
Yeah, my response is this, right? Is that the idea that the West should tax their success and happiness to pick one side in Israel or Palestine is insane. In the same way that they don't give a fuck about Rwandans and Congolese. Like the idea that Americans should suffer, healthcare, education, social safety nets, so that what fucking happens in the Middle East matters is insane. It's fucking batshit fucking crazy.
Like,
in the same, it's insane.
Yeah, they should tend to the garden that's within our reach, before they just kill a bunch of people or tell other people to kill a bunch of people that we don't have control.
But also the reason why they're in there has nothing to do with America thinking that Jews are God's people and those darkies who believe in Muhammad are bad. No, it's because they know that war funds their military-industrial complex and their economy. The second they moved away from the fucking gold standard because of Vietnam in 1971 was them saying, hey, we don't give a fuck. We do not give a fuck. As long as we can go to war, print money, and fuel our economy, we will be winners. And then here's the controversial part. The reason why Trump is the salvation for the world and the detriment of America is because he is fucking all that shit up.
Yeah, I think if Trump, I'll be honest with you, I'll say it. If Trump settles the Ukraine war, and if he settles this war, I think he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. I think they should give it to him, actually.
He will not.
I don't
promised, Justin, he promised to solve the Gaza war and the Ukraine war before he took office. He has clusterfucked both of them. Both of them are still raging. How many... Justin, tell me, and I'll answer if you can, but tell me how many Palestinians have died since the end of the ceasefire agreement that Trump arranged?
More. Because ceasefire is actually postponed.
Not more. How many?
No. I don't know because I don't trust these numbers. Can you answer?
Yeah, I will. It's about 18,000. 18,000 innocent Palestinians have been killed by the Israeli army since the end of the ceasefire that Trump promised would be ended on the first day of his presidency.
Well, hold on. Does that not tell you something then? If the most powerful country in the world can stop conflicts, that lets you know that it's out of control of governments. Well, I don't know.
But Justin, what you're saying is that, hey, Russia, which has the only country in the world that has incredibly benefited from Trump's policies, their government, right? So what I would argue is that, hey, what Trump has done has resulted in Russia being the only winner in the entire world based on Trump's policies. Would you agree or disagree?
What about Biden's?
No, Biden's policies policies led to the highest stock market prices, the lowest unemployment rates.
Ukrainian war. I'm talking about the war, stopping the war.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. So let's talk about the war, right? So Trump said, "Hey, I can come in and apply pressure and stop the war," right? And what did he do, McKellar? Did he release sanctions on Russia, feed more money to Russia in exchange for a ceasefire that Russia didn't respect?
Yeah, but you were saying
Is that what he did?
You were saying that it was Trump's fault that Russia has become so strong. I think it happened under Biden.
No, you're wrong, McKellar. Because what happened, I'll tell you, because in 2017, Trump put sanctions on Canada's softwood lumber. And the result of that, he thought it would result in America just growing more softwood lumber. But American softwood lumber is not good because it's south of Canadian softwood lumber, and you need northern and long growth and a whole bunch of things for softwood lumber to be quality, right? And so when Trump came in his first term and applied tariffs, what happened was America didn't grow more softwood lumber; they just bought more from Russia, right? And Russia gets their softwood lumber from North Korean slaves in Siberia, right, McKellar?
Yeah, but I'm talking about. With the war, I think that blowing up that pipeline under Biden is what strengthened Russia, and made they even grew stronger because of that.
So can I ask you, McKellar, like when America went to war in Vietnam, and so many Americans died, and like we know the impact of Vietnam on American history and culture. They did that because they were concerned about the Vietnamese people's freedom when China came in and tried to rob them of their democracy, right, McKellar? Would you agree with that?
I don't quite understand what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I'm asking you if
being
you
sarcastic
agree. No, I'm not. I'm being genuine. I'm asking you if you think the Vietnam War was the result of America thinking that democracy was more important than non-democracy.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, wasn't it wasn't Russia supporting North Vietnam?
No,
it was China, huh? Okay.
Yeah. And so, McKellar, the reason I'm bringing this up is because in Ukraine, when the West came in and said, "Hey, Ukraine is a sovereign nation, and this Russian dictatorship has come in and threatened this sovereign democracy," right? Like that's why America supported the Ukraine, right, McKellar?
Yes. Go on.
Yeah. That's just my question. Is like, why is that a bad thing? Like, why would you all of a sudden side with Russia and support Russia as an American? That's my question.
I'm not supporting that. But you were saying that Trump made Russia stronger somehow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the very first time in the UN, and remember, McKellar, the UN was created by America. Right? Like America created the United Nations, and for the very first time, America voted with Russia, Belarus, and North Korea on a policy that said simply, do not invade sovereign nations. Like no country should invade sovereign nations. So McKellar, can you tell me like why that's a good thing that Trump and the government voted with North Korea and Russia and Belarus for the very first time?
Oh, is that recent? I didn't know about that.
No, he did. Yeah, no, he did.
Recently?
Yes, in the last, I think it was a month and a half ago.
Yeah. Well, I think the war started because of us trying to entice Ukraine into NATO. I go with that explanation.
Mm-hmm. So you're a Russian traitor, right?
No, she's just bringing up a valid point about how that went down. I mean, isn't it on the Colbert Report where they talked about it years ago?
So Jay and McKellar, so you think that these Ukrainian devils, they are at fault? No, of course they are, because they deserve being invaded.
No,
they deserve.
No, finish your